Hi, I'm Belle. Welcome back to my channel. I do Slimming World, and today's video is going to be an October goals video. Now, I am recording this a little bit late. We're about a week into October, so I do apologise for that. But I have been tagged to do this video by the absolutely gorgeous Rachel from Belle's 1986 SW. She is just fantastic. What an inspiration. If you haven't looked at her channel, definitely check out Belle's 1986 SW. So the things that I love about her channel are just vast. Firstly, her story is really inspirational. She has done extremely well on Slimming World, and yeah, she's done brilliantly. She records really fab videos. Particularly, I love her Friday finds. So every Friday she uploads a video of the kind of Slimming World friendly products that she has found that week, and she finds amazing things. So I really love all of her products. She's just got such great ideas. She also is a massive fan of Halloween and Christmas like me, and yeah, comes up with some really fun products. So definitely check out Rachel's channel, Belle's 1986 SW. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. If you follow Slimming World, she's just got some brilliant bits. So my October goals, I'll start with doing a bit of a reflection of kind of how September went. I mean, long and short, I had a great month of September, but I was on holiday a lot. I went to Ibiza at the beginning of the month for my pal's 40th, and I went to Spain at the end of the month. And both holidays were absolutely brilliant, but I did have gains on both holidays. I therefore kind of went into the month and left the month of September kind of a bit like meh. But what I did do well in terms of my holidays were as soon as I was back, I got straight back onto it. So I came back from both trips on a Monday, and on the Tuesday I went back and weighed in immediately. Where I've gone wrong in the past is come back from holiday, given myself like a week to get back on plan, but what that really means is I just eat whatever I want for another week, and go back to group like maybe a week later. This time with both trips I got straight back onto it. I made sure that I had a few Slimming World friendly bits in the freezer and in the fridge ready for when I came back, so that I knew that I could kind of get back on plan immediately. So I was proud of myself for that. But September itself, I'd set myself a couple of goals for the month of September, and they were to write everything in my journal. So I've got a Slimming World journal that I use, and I did that kind of intermittently. I wrote what I ate some days, but I definitely would like to get better at that. My other goal for September was to drink more water, and I've definitely been filling up my hydrate more and making a concerted effort. And my other goal for September, which I definitely did not achieve, was to use my Fitbit that I bought ages ago, take it out the box, put it on and actually use it. And as you can see, it's still in the box, so didn't do that well on that in September. So moving swiftly on to October and what I would like to achieve. Now, you're going to think I'm on holes all the time. I'm totally not. It's just I was studying and really busy at work at the beginning of the year. So because of that, all my kind of weekends away and trips and everything are kind of at the end of the year. So I'm genuinely not on holiday all the time, but I have got another trip right at the end of October. And for that reason, I really want to do my best to kind of stay on plan and have a really good on plan October. I had been hoping that I could lose a stone in October, but I think that's a bit unrealistic. So I've revised my kind of plans, and what I'd like to do in October is get my 2.5 stone award. So at the moment I am, when I went to group on it was Wednesday this week actually, I my weight loss to date was 2 stone 1.5, and I think I weighed in at 12 stone 5. Is that right? Let me get my book, hang on. Yeah, so when I went to group on Wednesday, yeah, I weighed in at 12 stone 5, so I've lost 2 stone 1.5. Before I go to my next holiday at the end of the month, so that's 3 weigh-ins away, I'd really like to have lost another 5.5 pounds, so I get my 2.5 stone award. so that is my plan. I really want to show you a video and a photo of me chuffed to bits with that 2.5 stone certificate in my hand before I go away. That would make me really delighted. So how am I going to get to that? Well, one of the things that I want to do this month, so when I went into September, I had August being extremely strict, having loads of SP days, and then so in September I made a concerted effort to enjoy the journey more, and to me that was having a few more sins within the sin allowance, obviously, but whereas in August I had quite low sins, in September some days I had 10 sins, some days I had 15 sins, and so in September I really wanted to make sure that I was kind of just enjoying the plan and it was kind of fitting into my life. As we go through October, I still want to do that, but I do want to be kind of a bit more disciplined, maybe is the word. So I do want to have an SP day every week. I think that's important because I haven't done very many recently. I definitely don't want to go back to that doing like 7 SP days in a week thing, because that makes me feel restricted and like I don't like that at all. But I think I could definitely handle like 1 SP day a week. I'd also like to do 1 777 day a week. So that is a 777 day is staying within 7 sins, having 7 portions of speed food and having 7 glasses of water every day. So I'd like to do a 777 day each week. And one thing that the lovely Rachel, Bale's 1986 SW, mentioned was doing, I think she mentioned about doing like a meat-free, trying sort of a meat-free day. And I might try and do a couple of those as well. I really enjoy Quorn and Linda McCartney kind of foods anyway. So I might try and kind of, inspired by Rachel, might try and do a sort of meat-free meal each week throughout October as well. I just think that would be interesting just to kind of help me use kind of some different foods and just try different things. The other thing I really want to do in October is to eat down some of the food that I've got in my sort of freezer and in my cupboards. Where I've been wanting to kind of show you guys kind of interesting food ideas, it's meant that I'm going shopping almost every day or every other day and just doing a little shop but getting a few more bits. And there's some stuff that's been in my freezer for quite a long time, and where I'm kind of trying to save a bit of money this month, because obviously I've got my holiday coming up, I think that I've got quite a lot of food in the house that needs eating, and rather than buying loads of new stuff, I want to see kind of what meals I can kind of come up with from what I have in my cupboards and in my freezer, if that makes sense. And just, yeah, rather than buying loads of new stuff. And I think that will kind of help me be a bit better on the money front, and also stop me being kind of wasteful and just buying more and more. So, yeah, one of my plans for October is to yeah, do more meals with what's in the freezer and in the cupboards. The other thing I want to do, the lovely Sarah SW has mentioned in the past on her channel, and again, she's brilliant and very impressive. She does boot camp like super early in the morning. I'm always kind of in awe of that. But she's also mentioned a YouTube channel of a lady called Lucy, I think she's called Lucy Wyndham Reed, who does various kind of exercise bits and pieces on YouTube. And I've noticed recently I've got really chubby arms, and I'm really slack at doing exercise anyway. But I've noticed where I've lost some weight, my arms are starting to be a bit, yeah, I'm not really loving them. So one of my plans for October is I'd like to do a couple of Lucy Wyndham Reed's arm workouts. I've got some free weights here. It's just being a bit disciplined and me finding the time and actually kind of fitting it in. And I know I've got the time, I just need to be a bit more, yeah, I just need to be a bit better at fitting it in. But I would like to do a couple of Lucy Wyndham Reed's arm workouts in October. The other thing that I want to do this month is I want to start eating my dinner earlier, because I get in really late and then I end up having my dinner at like 10:30 at night, which is ridiculous. And I also really want to start going to bed earlier. And that seems like it's not really a kind of Slimming World October goal, but for me, when I'm tired, and at the moment I'm not getting anywhere near enough sleep, my willpower is terrible. And I think if I start going to sleep a little bit earlier, it will then give me the kind of strength and willpower and energy to kind of tackle the next day and be able to kind of say no to treats and no to a little trip out to a cafe to get a slice of cake, that kind of thing. And I need to get a bit better at that in October, at getting more sleep, so I'm feeling more kind of strong and energized and motivated to make sure that I kind of get to the goals that I've set myself. So I'm just checking my little list. But I think that is, oh, one last thing actually for October. I've been loving my slow cooker, like really loving it. I've got a big old Breville one that I got in Sainsbury's like about 10 years ago, and I've used it absolutely loads. Last month I made a campfire stew. I've made a Slimming World rice pudding recently. I've made a fiesta chicken. I've made a beef curry. And as we go into October, I want to try one new Slimming World recipe every week throughout October. That's my plan. So they are my goals for October, and yeah, fingers crossed I will do all that and therefore get my little certificate and should be able to show you a little photo of me and my 2.5 stone certificate before I go away. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the lovely Rachel on Belle's 1986 SW for tagging me in this video. I'm not tagging anyone else because we're a week into the month and I think most people have probably done their October goals by now, but whether you've got a channel or not, I would absolutely love to know what your October goals are. What would you like to achieve this month? Comment down below, let me know, and I will see you next time in my next video. Take care, bye.